Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Phillies versus Brewers Major League Baseball matchup on Tuesday, July 18th, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. To find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK for 15% off all of your purchases, including our Christmas and July yearly packages. And of course, also be sure to check out the Pick Dawgz Dime Club. The Dime Club was asked for by our large bankroll bettors, so we delivered for them. Call the toll-free number or text the number on the website. See if the Dime Club is for you. But let's get to this one. Phillies taking on the Brewers. These are two teams in the hunt for the postseason. And I tell you, the race is on. And while it seems like there's a lot of games left to go in the regular season, and there are, but these are the ones that are really going to decide things when all is said and done, in the year, because these are the teams that are contending for the spots. The Brewers more in contention to win their division, while the Phillies, the contention is going to be the wild card, because the Braves, they have kind of run away and hid in the National League East standings. When we look at the overall wild card standings, the Phillies just slightly on the outside looking in at this point, trying to chase down the Diamondbacks, the Marlins, and the Giants, all very, very tightly bunched there. And in the loss column, the Phillies right there with all of those teams as well. The Reds, a couple of games back, and then it's the Padres who are up the track. Of course, the Phillies took care of the Padres over the weekend, and that is the reason why that they're in those standings, as well as, of course, the shoddy play by the Padres in that losing record that they have overall. But really, it is turning into basically a 4 or 5 team race for 3 spots in the National League. And, the Phillies certainly in there. The Brewers would be in there, but they lead their division by beating up on the Reds over this past weekend. Aaron Nola gets the ball here for the Phillies. Julio Teheran on the mound for the Brew Crew. Teheran, of course, a nice comeback story. He missed an entire season. He was a guy who came up through the Braves organization and, was seen as sort of the next tier of those great Braves pitchers, following up on, Tom Glavine, Greg Maddux, and, all those, and John Smoltz. I mean, very, very big shoes to fill, and Teheran, of course, never was able to fill those shoes. He was decent, but never like greatness of that level. Here in Milwaukee, the expectations are a lot lower of him, and he's filled them for the most part, but his last few starts, not quite as effective as he was early on. But Aaron Nola, he's been hit and miss. He is in a contract year this year, so you would have expected a much bigger performance, but more than likely, this guy's going to hit the free agent market, and he's going to cash in regardless of what kind of season he has, because we all know Nola has a pretty big high side. We just don't see it enough to justify odds. And I'll tell you, laying these kind of odds against a team that's winning their division, oh man, I think maybe the books are trying to bait us in. They don't have to bait me all that hard. I'm going to take the Milwaukee Brewers and the massive payout, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free in the way they work. They show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.